Hi, welcome back to Normski TV and another Transfer Daily. Yeah, quite a lot to talk about today. Namely, Mesut Ozil. I'm going to be talking about him and his issues with Arsenal and the fact that he said he ain't going nowhere. But I will come to that in a minute. But first of all, let's start off with Willian. It's expected that Willian is going to be announced this Saturday. I don't know what's taking so long with regards to. I know he's had his medical. I don't know. The paperwork must have been all done. All the pictures and the videos and whatever they're going to do, the promotional work must have been done. And now it's looking like Saturday is when the announcement will be made. And I know his agent came out and said that, kind of confirmed it on Talk Sport that he is now a free agent, and you will hear soon what club he's going to be going to. And this is no secret. It's a bad kept secret, and it's just waiting to hear that announcement on Saturday. Also, we need to hear what's happening with Aubameyang. Again, I said it yesterday. Hopefully, the announcement might come tomorrow. It's Friday the 14th, as I said. 14 Premier League, 14 FA Cups, and him wearing the number 14 on his back. Let's hope that that announcement is made, because I don't know why they're taking so long. We've been hearing it day after day, week after week, but hopefully we will hear something before the weekend. Now let's get on to Mesut Ozil, who's been talking to the Athletic, David Ornstein. And really, there's so much what we can say about this situation with regards to Ozil and Arsenal, because I know there was talk of Arsenal trying to buy him out of his contract, and the figure was banded around. I think it was £18 million. That was a talk, and it seemed like this was a possibility. Again, it's the rumours, it's the news outlets pushing this out there. But today, he's spoken with David Ornstein, and just basically, I want to sort of read quote for quote what he actually said concerning his future with Arsenal. And I know he's a very much maligned player. Half of the fan base like him, and the other half don't. But when you've got a guy that's on £350,000 a week that hasn't played one game since lockdown, and he's, you hear about him, then they meme him about him playing Fortnite and him being in Turkey whilst we was in the FA Cup final, even though he did send his best wishes after we won it. But I just don't know. I'm just really, this is just kind of gonna mess things up for Arsenal. And in terms of, if from what he's saying and coming out and saying, is that he's saying his future is with Arsenal. He's contracted for 4 years, and he's going to see out his contract. Now, he's got about 10 months left on that. That can equate to something like £14 million plus that we could be paying Mesut Ozil in wages. Not only that, if I know he said in his statement that he wants to fight for his place, but it seems as if Arteta has frozen him out completely, and I don't see any way back for this guy. And judging by the last season that's gone, he never once featured. I know Arteta said he had a back problem, but then Mesut Ozil came out and tweeted that he's absolutely fine. So we know that Arteta doesn't see him in his plans. I know the board. The board don't want him because he's just costing them too much money, and Ozil's coming out almost, not to say blaming Arteta, but he's saying the powers that be are trying to force him out. And I know there's something came out that maybe because the fact that he didn't take the pay cut and he wanted more information with regards to it, whether that all seems to apply to what's happening with this situation. But as I said, he's come out and done an interview with the Athletic. Spoke with Dave Ornstein on this, and as I said, earns £350,000 a week. And he basically, let me just read it. He goes, the German World Cup winner also has absolutely no intention of leaving Arsenal, saying he's determined to knuckle down and win back his place in the team. Ozil told the Athletic, my position is clear. I'm here to the last day of my agreement, and I'll give everything I have for this club. Situations like these will never break me. They only make me stronger. I showed in the past that I can come back into the team, and I will show it again. And he says, goes to say, I know Arteta's under a lot of pressure, according to it, to get rid of, to bring in new recruits. He's got to get rid of a few players. So he's obviously under a lot of pressure. And obviously, Ozil fits that bill. But the problem is that Ozil says he's going nowhere. He's staying. He's got 4 years that he signed for, contracted for, and he will see out his last year. Now, this is obviously going to be a problem, because if we are trying to bring in, just say the likes of, say a Thomas Partey or a Coutinho or what's it? I can't remember the player from Lyon, Usara or Masara or Owara or something like that. I can't remember his name. I probably got the name completely wrong. But the guy, the midfielder from on Lyon, it's going to be very difficult, because these players that are going to come in, they're going to look at Ozil's wages and they're going to say, well, I want some of that. Yeah? Not saying they're going to ask for 350, but, they're going to say, well, look, if he's on 350,000, I want that. And that came out with regards to Thomas Partey, that if he does come to the Premier League, that what he's looking for is £200,000 a week. Now, can we afford Thomas Partey and be paying Ozil, who we're not going to play by the looks of it, even though he said he's going to fight for his place? Guys, what do you think? Do you think that we should give Ozil another chance, or do you think it's time for him to go? As Claude would say, it's time to go. What do you think? What do you think? Put it in the comments. Please let me know. He goes on to say, I'll decide when I go, not other people. So you can see his back is up right now. He added, I don't sign for 2 or 3 years. I sign for 4, and that should be respected by everyone. Obviously, he's putting that out to the hierarchy, and even to some of the fans as well, because it seems like the fans are pushing him out and they're giving him a bad PR, and he's feeling quite vulnerable. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but let me know. He says things have obviously been difficult, but I love Arsenal. I love to work there. I love the people in the club, the real people, those I've been with for a long time, and I love London. It's my home. Guys, let me know. What do you think? Do you think we should keep Mesut Ozil, pay him that £350,000 a week? Does Arteta give him another chance and say, right, fight for your place? But could that be at the detriment of us not getting in players that we know could do a better job than him? Let us know. Please put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think Ozil? Do you think Arsenal should just say, right, yeah, we're going to pay out your contract, your 14 million, 80 million, whatever it is, and just get out the club? But it seems as if he's going to dig his heels in, and there's going to be a standoff, obviously, between him and Arsenal. And going into the new season and through the transfer window, it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. This is going to continue to sort of, head up the headlines in terms of whether Ozil stays or whether he goes. Maybe he's pushing for Arsenal to pay him off, or for another club to come in and say, right, we will pay you that kind of money. Let's wait and see. Please put it in the comments. What do you think? Should Ozil stay or should he go? I'll probably know what the answer is going to be, but let us know. Right. Dani Ceballos. Again, I spoke about it yesterday. Real Madrid have come out and declined Arsenal's offer of a loan deal again for him. I know they had offered, just reading here, Arsenal had paid €4 million as a loan fee to land him. The last time they also paid his wages in full. But on this occasion, they didn't agree to pay a loan fee, and they also want to pay just 50% of his salary. So, Real Madrid have rejected that and said that ain't happening, even though, they're saying that they want to keep him anyway because, they want to see how he goes for the new season. So again, I hope Arsenal will push for this player because he is a very good player, technical player, very hard worker, and has done really well alongside Granit Xhaka. So this is still going to rumble on, and hopefully we can get this sorted out as quick as possible. Just some other news concerning Mari. He's returning back to training. He should be returning back to training in September. He had injured himself in the Man City game a few games back, and was going to be out for basically the rest of that season. It's now said that he's now sort of slowly back in some kind of training, but he'll be looking. He's gonna be coming back to full training in September. Obviously, he's doing his small rehabilitation work and stuff like that. So it's really good to hear that he is sort of on his way back, and hopefully he'll be well fit and ready for the campaign ahead. So that's Mari coming back from his injury. Right, we spoke about this again yesterday, and that's to do with Mohamed Diawara, or Hamadou Diawara, should I say, as an alternative to Thomas Partey. And they were talking about a swap deal with Lucas Torreira and the Roma player. He's 23 years old, has played in all games, 33 in all competition, scored 1 goal and 1 assist. Now, is he, as I said, is he a better player than Thomas Partey? Our number 1 goal is Thomas Partey. But if we can't land Thomas Partey, this guy is going to be a cheaper option. I know he was bought from Napoli for 19 million from Napoli to Roma. So I'm guessing that they're going to be looking for about maybe 20 plus for this guy. Or if not, we talked about the swap deal. So, it depends. Roma might play a hard bargaining game. They might decide that they want the cash, but the talk is that they will be looking to do, or Arsenal would like to do a swap deal with Diawara, and hopefully something may happen on that front. Because if we don't get Thomas Partey, we're going to need a hard-working defensive midfielder. In that he's not really a box-to-box, he's more of a defensive midfielder, and we are lacking that steel in the middle. So that's a talk that Lucas Torreira is linked with. And I know, he's been linked with a lot of clubs in Italy, namely AC Milan, as I said, Roma. I can't remember. There's another side that he was linked with, but it seems like he wants to go back to Italy. That's probably his preferred destination. He hasn't really hit it off with Arsenal. Had one sort of half-quarter decent season when he first joined, but he went downhill, especially under Unai Emery, and really he hasn't really been in Arteta's plan. So look out for that if that's an alternative to Thomas Partey, with Lucas Torreira doing a swap deal with Amadou Diawara. Okay, coming down quick. There was talk about us. We've been linked with Jolson, if I pronounced that right. The guy from let's find it where it is. Sporting Lisbon. Now Joel he's Fernandes Jolson. We've been linked with him for 40 mil. They wanted to do a swap deal with him, and that has been turned down. They're looking for £40 million to try and get this guy. But it seems as if Arsenal want to do a swap deal. But Kia Joorabchian on TalkSport today has come out and rubbished that and said that we have had no discussions with regards to Fernandes coming to Arsenal and basically rubbing. He's obviously the agent to him, but you know the stories won't go away. He's a young prospect. They're calling him the new Cristiano Ronaldo. 17 years old. Are we willing to pay £40 million for this player, or as Arsenal are trying to do is do a swap deal plus cash? Let's see what happens. But at the moment, it seems as if this is being rubbished and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Then there's other news, just one other news. This will be the last one, and I don't know if this is good news. And this has come out in the Sun, and it's been reported by Manchester Evening News that apparently Gabriel Magalhaes is actually agreed terms with Napoli. I know Man United are interested in him, and obviously Arsenal have been interested in him. We were the front runners. Now it seems as if that Napoli have gone ahead of us and have agreed personal terms with him. That's not really good news. I'm hoping that Arsenal can step up their game on this one, because I know Koulibaly could be leaving Napoli and going to Man City, and if that happens, then the chances are that Napoli are going to try and snap up Gabriel Magalhaes, even though they're saying that, you know, his family is following Arsenal on their Instagram and stuff like that. Obviously, it's got Arsenal fans really excited, but it seems as if the news is coming out in the Manchester Evening News, and it's in the Sun, that Napoli have agreed personal terms with Gabriel Magalhaes. It's not good news. I'm hoping that that is, even though they've agreed personal terms, doesn't mean to say that the player's going to go there. I'm sure Arsenal could go back in there. They were the front runners. I don't know why they're taking so long. And this is the problem with Arsenal. We take so long when it comes to our negotiations. We're trying to haggle here, haggle there. And I get it, you know, but even when we had the money, we still haggled. Obviously, during this pandemic, it's a lot more difficult. So, yeah, that's the news. Basically, that Gabriel Magalhaes has agreed personal terms with Napoli. Not good news. Let's wait and see. Listen, please like, subscribe and share. Remember, please hit that like button, because obviously you do that, we get more credibility with the channel. Take care, and I'll see you on the next Transfer Daily. Take care.